Hi friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jed and I am the Eager Vlogger. I do digital budgeting and cash stuffing of our family's income. Thank you all so much for being here and I hope you stay tuned till the end. This will be our budget with me for our first paycheck of September. And if you've watched our last Eager Mondays video, we are starting over with our savings and sinking funds. So we hope to get back on track by end of this month. So let's see our budget spreadsheet. All right, so this is our September budget spreadsheet. By the way, this is my own template or spreadsheet that I did, and it is also on my Etsy shop if in case you are interested. It's not very complicated. It's actually so simple that you just have here whatever you basically need for budgeting. So I have parts for the income, savings, and investments if you have some, sinking funds, your fixed bills, subscriptions, debt, and the variable expenses. I don't have here a lot of those graphs and bar charts from other spreadsheets, so it's very simple. I only have here like my summary of the budgeted and actual amounts, and then we also have just one pie chart here to summarize the percentage of every budget category that we have. So um, I was also thinking of changing the color theme of September to kind of match with our coming season, fall season. But I don't know. I'm just plain and boring. I tried it, but I went back to this simple muted color theme. So I'm not minimalistic in any way, but yeah, I just like seeing this plain. So anyway, our quote of the month is think big, positive, and smart. So from our last Eager Mondays video, we talked about our money goals, our mindset for this month, because again, we are kind of starting over this September. We used up all our sinking funds and our savings from the previous months to pay off our credit card. So you'll get all of those details from our last video, actually the Eager Mondays video. So let's just see um, our budget for the first paycheck in September. So for the first paycheck, this is my partner's paycheck. By the way, he is the um I must say like sole uh like breadwinner in our family right now because I am still studying here in Canada. I'm an international student coming here. So he has a full-time job and then I just like have a tiny bit of side hustle that I contribute, but it mostly goes to like our debt payments, or for this paycheck we're going to put it all in the sinking fund just to catch up and replenish the ones that we've pulled out there. So for his paycheck, we usually get 1,200 every paycheck. So he gets paid twice a month. So for the 15th, we are expecting 1,200. That's like flat. If he gets more than that, a little bit more than that, then I leave it in his account, okay? Because he deserves to have that amount. So my side hustle, I this was my hours for the month of August, but I get paid every 6th of the next month. So I will receive the hours that I've worked for the whole August, and I only was able to work I think $100 worth. I didn't work a lot last month because we were like wrapping up our first term in school and there's a lot of projects, a lot of school stuff, and that's what I like about my side hustle. If I'm busy with other life stuff, then it is fine to like set it aside for a bit. I'm not required to work a specific amount of hours per week or per day. It's quite very it's quite flexible for me. So whatever I earn or whatever hours I worked for the whole month, then that's what I get paid. But that's fine. So 100 for that, and for this paycheck we are working with 1300. Let's go straight to our fixed bills. This is already predetermined as usual. For our rent, we are budgeting 335. This is half of our month's share. And then internet will get 45. Phone bill, this is for me and my partner, 101. And my baby's daycare, 20 per paycheck. So in a month, we pay $40 for her daycare. My subscriptions and memberships, $6 for Spotify. iCloud gets $5, and Hot Yoga, I pay bi-weekly, $16. There. This is like my non-negotiable self-care for now. So I put it in my memberships. And then for the first half of the month, or like the first paycheck of the month, we usually add $300 for our GIC payment. So GIC supposedly the bank giving me like monthly dividends or like monthly payout of my GIC for the whole year. But because my GIC is loaned, when I did that, I am paying it back. Like as soon as the bank gives me my monthly amount, I pay it back to my loan. And I add 300 on top of that so that we can pay it off faster. So that's our budget, 300 for GIC. The PH that we usually put money here for like from the second paycheck of the month. So it's just alternating for this two. And now our variable expenses, I think we can go back to the same amounts now like we usually do. So 100 for groceries, 100 per week. And if you've been watching my other previous budget with me videos, we are living with my sister and her partner. So 100 is like my family share, and then 100 from her. So that means we are living with 100 per week of groceries, and that's enough for us. Personal is my allowance because I go out almost every day. I go to school. I give myself 50 for 2 weeks. So, by the way, if I haven't mentioned, this budget that we're doing is for the next 2 weeks because, again, we're getting paid 15th and 30th. So, personal, I give myself $50 for 2 weeks, but I think I want to try to give myself 40 just for this paycheck, and then the other, I mean the $10 that I'm supposed to get, I'm gonna put it on my sinking fund because I already added my TEVbudgets category in my sinking funds, and I want to put money in there too for my passion project. So dad gets 25 for 2 weeks, same with Bucci. That's just their extra, let's say like extra allowance if they want like extra snacks. On top of like we have our eating out budget, and this is usually just for us three. But I kind of save that category, the eating out and the family fund, whenever we like I save it for weekends mostly. So we have 2 weekends coming up for the before the next paycheck because we usually go out. We go to the park, or there's some kind of an event that we go to with our cousins and my aunt. So I usually save eating out and family fun for the weekends. And if Bucci and dad wants some snacks throughout the week or those 2 weeks, then they have those $25 allowance. So that's that. Eating out is 50, family fun is 50, and household gets 15. This is just for our laundry for 2 weeks. So I'm I think we did this last was it last paycheck or no, the first paycheck of August we tried this amount and it worked well. So I think that's enough for now. And then miscellaneous gets 10. Anything that is unbudgeted, but our target as always is to not touch this buffer as much as we can. And if we don't, then we move it to our sinking funds. Okay, so let's go now to, we have 157 left for our budget. So for our emergency fund, since we are now over 100 here, I am only going to put 10 for this paycheck. However, personal dad and Bucci is now depleted. They are less than 100, less than 50 even, but we don't have budget to put 20 for this time. So I'm just going to give everything $10 each. And then 117. So like I mentioned earlier, we're going to give, or we're going to put my side hustle income to our sinking fund for this paycheck so that we can catch up, especially with our Christmas. So one of our money goals for this month is to save 150 on our Christmas fund, and that is starting from zero. We took out our, I think we were supposed to have 100 already from last month, but we pulled all those amounts and paid our credit card off. So we're starting from zero, and I want to catch up and reach 150 for September. Now I'm going to give, let's say, of course, I cannot just put the whole 100 here for Christmas. I still want to put some amount on all of our categories because that's just me. That's how I wanted it to be. So 25 for Christmas for now. Let's see. Future gets 10. By the way, my high priority sinking funds for this paycheck is one, Christmas. Second would be the clothing. We need winter clothes. Last time, when we pulled out our sinking funds, I did not add clothing in there. I took out the money from clothing and bought my daughter a lot of like sweaters and fall clothes from Once Upon a Child here in Winnipeg. So she's kind of good for fall now. And then we're kind of preparing to buy winter clothes for everyone. So that's that. Second on my priority is clothing. Third is our month ahead. So we did not pull the amount from our month ahead as well. And we'll continue to build this fund so that we can get a month ahead, at least on our bills first, before our whole month's expenses. Fourth would be future. This is our like PR journey here in Canada, and we are planning to start this by end of this year. So after Christmas, I'm going to catch up on the future fund as well. And then the fifth priority is the debt payoff. So extra debt payments, aside from our monthly budget amount or like the minimum payments that we do, I want to add this as a sinking fund so that I can allocate money here to pay extra on our debt. So that's like the 5 high priority sinking funds for our first paycheck. So you can see those are the ones that will get higher amounts today. So for clothing, I will give it 20. Month ahead will just get 10 for now. It's fine because we didn't pull out the money here anyway from last time. And that payoff will get 10. All right. And then I think the rest can get 5. Okay, let's see if that is correct. Okay, yeah, it is. And that means we are saving 110 for sinking fund. So that extra $10 is from my allowance there. And we are now left with $7 as a, could be like a rollover or um, an amount for our savings challenge by end of the month. So that's one that we didn't do as well last paycheck because we really just focused on paying off the credit card. So we pulled out all the money from our sinking funds and we didn't do our savings challenge, which is the 100 envelope challenge, but we will do that on our next cash stuffing. So I'll see how we're going to catch up with all of these things, but I am actually happy because at least, like what I said, we are starting off uh, with one less debt this month. So we've finally paid off one credit card and we are on to our next goal. And that is always a good thing. So this is our budget for the first paycheck. Stay tuned and wait for our cash stuffing, and we'll see how we are from there. So if you like this video, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel to follow along our family's financial freedom journey. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye guys!